This is Carl at National RV Detroit. I'm going to walk you through this 2024 Jayco Melbourne Prestige Motorhome Model 24 RP. Okay, so this is not a floor plan video. This is a how-to video. I'm just going to show you some of the features and how they work. Okay, so here we are on the door side of the trailer. We just have storage here, obviously. It has the secure latches on it, not just the slam latch type. They're very secure. You don't have to worry about them coming open when you're going down the road. Okay, but this is the Thru tankless water heater here. Just hang this now so we can look at it. And the controls are in the inside, but keep in mind it's off in the middle, power up. This means it means kind of eco power. It's not full power. I think it keeps the water at 40 some degrees, something like that. I can't remember offhand, but the bottom one is full power, so you're going to turn it that way to full power, and then you'll get the full benefits of the on-demand water. I'll show you, like I said, when we get inside, I'll show you how it operates and that sort of thing. So, okay, so you have outside speakers, you have a power awning. This is just a service panel for the refrigerator. You don't really have to go in there. Of course, that's the vent for your furnace. Over here we have the LP station here. So this comes at full, so it's full right now. In case you don't know this, I'll just point out a few things. This is where the guy at the pump is going to fill it right there. He's got a brass piece that fits right on there. This is your bleeder valve. Let's see, so that's your bleeder valve, and then this is the one you really need to know. This is the master switch, or the master knob to shut your propane off. So obviously counterclockwise is open, so that if you turn it all the way clockwise, it'll shut it off. So if you need to shut the gas off in an emergency, you just do it right there. Okay. Alrighty. This here is a quick connect for the LP system. So if you want to get an appliance, excuse me again, if you want to get an appliance like a grill or a griddle, you can get the LP hose with the quick connect on it and connect it right there. Make sure you get the proper pressure appliance for this system. So keep that in mind when you're buying something. All right. Okay. Now when it comes to the front end of it, the chassis part of it, I'm not going to get into that on this video. We'll go through that with you tomorrow, or whatever day. I think you're picking up tomorrow. We'll go with you through that tomorrow, and our guy will take you through all that, teach you everything you need to know about it. I'm just going to stick on the basically the house side of this. So while we're here, this is the master switch for the house. If I shut this off, all the power to the living area goes out. So we've got it on right now. Okay. Also, while we're looking at this, the inside outside speaker, and you can turn your power step on and off. It does have a power step, as you can see. You can shut that on and off if you're going to be staying at a campground, for example, for a while. You can just leave it in the out position. Okay. Let's move around here. You have a backup camera up there, obviously, and you have a hook up here. 30 amp, 30-foot power cord. Okay, now this is where all the water is handled. Let me see if I can get down here so I can show it to you. It's kind of low. Okay, I'm getting a good position here. So okay, so you have your valves here, your black valve and your gray valve. This is your city water hookup, so that's where you're going to put the hose at, of course. This is your black tank flush here. So after you dump your black tank, you leave this valve open. You can hook the hose on there at the dump station, turn it on, it'll spray out your tank. Okay, you can operate the water pump from out here if you need to. You can also operate it from the inside. You have a sprayer here, but this is the main thing here. You look at the two numbers. There's two valves, and if, let's say you want city water, which is the most common position you would have. So 2 and 6 is city water. So you go this one to 2, and then this one to 6, and it's ready for city water. Now, normal would be pumping out of the tank, so it was like that before, 3 to 5. So what happened was city water fixtures were tested, then city filled tanks at 1 to 6, which is this one here. So the tank was filled. Then once you want to pump it, you'll put it down to normal here, and you can turn on the pump and it'll pump water out of the fresh water tank as though you have city water. All appliances all the plumbing will work as normal. Of course, this other one is winterized and sanitized, so on and so forth. So I'll put it back I'll put it on the 3 and 5 because I know you'll probably demonstrate it using the onboard water. So, and down here, if you can see all these valves here, those are just shut-off valves for low points, that sort of thing. Okay, so that's the water section, and it's all very simple. You just use the two numbers, one for each valve, and you're all set. Okay, let's see if I can get out of here now. Okay. Alright, so we moved down a little ways, and this is your generator here. You can operate this from the outside by removing the panel, but you can mostly it's operated from the inside. If you're out here, you can control it from out here if you want to, but we'll show you how to operate from the inside. Okay. Okay. So we'll go in on the inside now. Okay. Batteries, house batteries under here. Okay. Gotta close it properly, of course. If I can do that with one hand. There we go. And then it latches right here. Like so. Okay. Alright. So here on the right when you first come in, this is your auto leveling system. They call it a Bigfoot is the brand, and it's all self-explanatory. Power on, level all, retract all. You can operate the jacks independently from each other by choosing extend mode or retract mode, and then just choosing them, right? Whichever one you want to operate. It's very simple. Okay. You always want to have the emergency brake on when you're operating that. So we'll go back here and we'll slide out the slide room. So we have a touch panel right here, and so we're going to extend the main slide. So as you can see, you get quite a bit of room once the slide is out. The slide takes up just about the whole side of the trailer, so it's large. All right, so then we're going to come over here. We're going to get some lights on. So I'll go to the master switch, turn them all on. You have a power shade on this one, which is on this window here, up here. You could also operate it from here. A lot of times there'll be an analog switch plus a digital switch on the panel. Alright. So you can see your tanks, levels there. You can turn your water pump on and off here. You have tank heaters, so you can extend your camping season by running the tank heaters. your generator operated from here. You can go here to it tells you more about your generator. You can choose AGS if you want, which is like an automatic system. Of course, your lights, your HVAC. You're just going to pick what you want. Right now it's on furnace. This is all self-explanatory, of course. So you set the temperature, put it on furnace, and that's all you need to do. Same with air conditioning. Choose air conditioning. Your slide room's here, and your awning. So awning there, slide room there, and this is just like you can set the screen brightness, you know, the temperature, Fahrenheit, or if you want to use Celsius, whatever you want to do. Okay, it just gives you some more options. Now this switch here is for your bed. So just fold down the bed. You pull these cushions off the back here. I'll just set them up here for now. If I can get a hold of it, that is. Okay. So you just get them out of the way. Then you come over here, you turn this to the on position. Then you see the arrow pointing down, you just go like that. Very neat. And you have your bed, plus you have a full blackout shade, plus you have the screen shade, which is gray. It's kind of a gray out shade. Okay. There's an emergency escape window there also. So you have that. Now this table, you can fold it down and use the cushions to fill in the space, and you can turn this into a bed too if you need more sleeping room. Alright. Let's see what we've got here. Your TV, obviously. This TV has Bluetooth, right? It also has FM radio. It has 2 speaker zones. One is inside the trailer, 2 is outside the trailer. So keep that in mind. This also has a swing out bracket. Just make sure you latch it in place. You pull on this lever here. I got to do it with 2 hands. I don't know if I can. Yeah. So you got to pull on that lever in order to get it out. Otherwise it's locked into place. Always want it locked into place when you're traveling because you don't want it to, you know, flip around and break. This is a convection microwave also. Alright, your 2-burner cooktop. Always travel with this shut, so it doesn't break. You just have some more stuff. Let's see here. Well, if I say that, well, some of it's up here. You have a water filter from the filter canister that's on the outside in the water closet area. You also get a wrench with it, for example. Your refrigerator is let's see here, is a gas absorption refrigerator. See, it says A, and it has a picture of a plug. That means auto electric. That's the most common way to run this refrigerator, is auto electric. The reason you do that because it automatically seeks out electricity, campground electricity. If you can't find it, it'll automatically light on gas. So it'll go for it. The electricity takes parameters, and second parameter is for gas. Now, if you're gone for the day, you leave early in the morning, it's a hot day, and you have a power failure at the campground, it'll sense that and automatically light the burner so you won't spoil your food. So that's the best way to operate it. You can pull it down the road on gas if you want, but the most common way is auto electric. Okay. Now down here, this is your power converter. Basically, on the left side you have regular circuit breakers like you'd see at home, and they're all labeled 110 AC. Then on the right panel you have 12 volt DC fuses, and they're all labeled. So this converts AC to DC power. So it's a really that's where most of your DC comes from. Anything that can run on DC and a trailer does. Some things like the microwave and the air conditioning have to be AC power, but if it runs on DC, they'll do it. This is also a battery tender, so when you're plugged in to shore power, it'll send energy to your batteries to charge it. Okay. This is your carbon monoxide LP gas detector. It should always be green like it is. If not, get it serviced. It's obviously very important. Okay. This is your ladder, telescoping ladder. You use that to get up onto the onto the bunk above the driver's and passenger seat. You have also a table with a leg here that goes into the floor right here. Okay. The toilet sits right over a grate or a black tank like they all do, and there's a flush pedal over here, as you can see it. So you can't use it dry. So when you get to the campground, you hook up your power and your water. Then you'll come in here, you'll put a dose of chemical right in the bowl. You'll step on the pedal and hold it down till at least a gallon of water along with the chemical go into the black tank below. You can use more than a gallon of water, just don't use it less. Then it's ready to be used. If you don't do that, it'll get clogged up and the smell will be terrible. So you always want chemical and water in it when you're starting off with an empty black tank. Okay. Shower is self-explanatory. This is your water heater control here. You'll probably have to read up on it a bit, but it shows echo mode here too. The regular mode, off. You know, you can even clean it. There's even a cleaning function. So it's on-demand hot water, and you just basically, you know, before you either had 6 or 10 gallons. Now you've got as much as you want when you're using the shower. Okay, let's see what else we have here. This is a remote, or I'm sorry, that's not a remote. This is a fan. You have that crank for the lid, and then you have 3 different speeds there, so it really does a good job pulling the warm air out on those days where you don't quite need air conditioning. Of course, your air conditioner is here. And we talked about you know, that you can operate the shade from here also. Alrighty. These panels are for lights. All right. On these, you open them from the back. You're pushing this piece here. You can see it right here. They're very nice. It's a very sleek. It sort of looks like an Airstream, the way they can have the laminated woods and curved woods. It's very nice, obviously. Okay, so I'm going to look around and see if I forgot anything. Okay, so I want to thank you for purchasing your trailer here at National RV Detroit. You can learn as much as you want to learn from all the literature that comes with it. You can also go to companies' you know, product web page and look at their videos, for example, and you can learn a lot from those. So that should. Plus, we'll talk to you tomorrow about it also. You want to remember to inspect the RV. Any place you see caulk from the factory, you want to make sure there's no cracking or separation. You want to look at the roof, make sure there's no damage caused by low branches or road debris. Just give it a good look. You can't see what's happening on the roof unless somebody takes a look, so it's very important to take a look at it regularly. Manufacturer says every 60 to 90 days. It should be part of your regular maintenance. It does. You know, right now this is in camping mode, so all the antifreeze has been purged from the system and replaced with fresh water, so it's ready until fall, when you're going to have to winterize it. So I guess that's about it. So when you get here, you'll look at the video and you'll look at the trailer, or I'm sorry, the motorhome, and then we'll have someone come in and talk to you about it, answer any questions. Whatever you need to do, we'll do it. Okay? Thank you very much.